So here's the Murray. 12 originally was a 12 horsepower. So if you go under the hood, here's this thing is already pulley swapped. It had a 9-inch pulley on the front, 2-inch pulley on the back. So she was already pulley swapped there. I gave her some nice paint there. I still got to repaint the red. I painted up the rims nice. I did the black here, so it looked really good. I did a nice blue key, pretty fancy. I got a little toggle switch I added in, and they were going to be for this underglow under here. I don't know if you can see that there. Yeah, I don't know, but if you've seen that underglow under there, it was supposed to be for that, and I tried it. I flipped the switch on, and then it was at dark, and it's still, you could barely even see the underglow. So I scrapped that idea. And so here's your throttle cable. So what's going to happen with this throttle cable is that throttle cable will come in and out. So that's going to go on my choke lever on my motor. I have a 13 horsepower Honda. It's an overhead valve, and I think it'll fit perfectly in the Murray here. So we go over here. Here she is. It's a great little motor here. I got to take off the pump. It says 15 on the front, but it's a 13 because I robbed a 15 off of another motor, or the pull cover off another motor. So I'm just about to take that off, and then I gotta take the pump apart to get it off because it's being a pain in the butt. And then I'm gonna try to fit it in here as far as I can. And the owner before me cut out this, which was stupid of him, and I paid $75 for this. And it didn't come with a seat, so I had to put a seat on. It didn't come with a belt. I had to buy a belt, which is actually just right here. And it's not that bad a shape, but it's a 97-inch belt. I'll actually get the, if you come over here for a second. I actually have the original packing right here, 97. And it ain't no cheap brand either. Come on, focus. Whatever. But here's the muffler. It was originally a straight pipe, and then I welded a weed whacker muffler on it, and it quieted right down because the family was complaining. But all inside the hood here is filthy, and this was not for me. I only had this driving in the trails once, and it didn't really go that well because the belt kept falling off. Couldn't even use the clutch in it. It was so bad. So you know what? I thought to myself, I'm gonna turn this thing into a racing mower. I'm gonna put that motor in it, set that right there, put a chain running to the rear axle, transaxle right here. This is a Murray wide body, so I'm gonna get a lot of money for this transaxle on here. And then I'm gonna bolt up the bracket for the bearings up to here on this side. And this side, I'm gonna use these tires. I'm gonna need a keyweight axle, so I can slide this and slide the tires onto the keyweight axle, so I can keep the same tires, and I'll be able to use the same pin here and lock it in place. And then I'll do that for my when I get my sprocket that's gonna run under there, or the axle's gonna run under there. And then when I get my sprocket, I'm gonna have it so I can just position on any side of the and any spot of the axle I want without welding it. I'm gonna have a keyway, so if I ever need to change the sprocket size, and go faster or go slower, have more torque, and I can just take the assembly apart and then change it over without having to grind, cut, or weld anything. So here's the Murray. It's originally a 12.5 horsepower Briggs, 38-inch cut, and to be honest with you, I really like this. Like, I got some nice painted tires. They leak. That's the only problem. So, I mean, this thing turns like butter. Look, I'll use my one finger. And I would be able to do the same thing if the motor was in it. But the motor isn't in it right now. But if you come over here and look at my nice homemade plug here. I found a nail in it, pulled it out, and then I was like, let's just put a plug back in. So then I put the plug back in, and then we're all good. So the hood needs to be repainted. All the red in this needs to be repainted. I need to get some more grip tape for this. Pressure wash that off. I'm about to gut out the inside here, gut out all the wires. And after I gut out all the wires, I'm going to take the pump off that, take that one off, set it in here, and get everything lined up, and then try to bolt it down. and then try to grind out some slots in the frame there to run the chain to the back, and then I'll get an axle and then do what I did on the back there. And yes, yeah, that's on there for good. That's for the looks. But honestly, this is like the best lawn tractor I've ever bought. This thing looks so good. I love the curve in the hood here. This is what sells it for me, is this curve right there. It makes the thing look so good, especially that grill, or the front end of the hood, the black part here looks so good. But in the wintertime, I'm not going to have reverse. I was going to do it, but right there, see these mounts? Plow mounts. Perfect, right? But it's not going to have reverse. There's no point in using a plow. I mean, I have to make some kind of gearbox to get reverse, but I mean, that's the Murray. That's what you're getting right here. Is paid $75 for this, so that's what you're getting.